live stream, and this is actually the not fifth. This is the third live stream of the day for me. So at 6 o'clock, I was on Core to the Floor, and at 9 o'clock, I was on your radio. Obviously, like DJing DJ streams. So this is kind of technically, if you think about it, like the third stream of the day, which is crazy. But welcome back to another stream. We're doing another. I think this is going to be the last one for a couple of weeks. But this weekend's Antics stream. So if you don't know what these streams are, essentially, if I don't have a gig or like a booking, and I do something like over the weekend that's like music related or interesting. Say if I say hit up an event or something, or I just do something quite musically related and something that I think will be quite interesting to tell on the channel, then I do like a little live stream called This Week's Antics, and talk about sort of what I got up to over the weekend. So this weekend has been an all right weekend, and yesterday was the main day, which is the reason why I'm obviously doing the stream, because I hit up an event with the layman, so we'll get on to that. But we might as well start with Friday. So Friday for me was just a bit of a chilled day, really. Didn't have any work or anything, so it was like the first day not at work, like for my sort of like weekend off, if you like. And I just had like I say, a bit of a chilled one. And just over the recent weeks, I felt like just really like no energy all the time, and sometimes like I'll have a good lay in on the morning, maybe not get up till dinner time, and sometimes I don't feel like really doing anything, and some days like I just won't even get dressed all day, till like until there's like say a reason to get dressed, say the layman comes for me, or say I need to physically go somewhere like the shop or something, and I've been in this like this mood ever since, I think really properly ever since I got ill last weekend. It's like it's really taken it out of me, and it's just so much easier just to like have another 5 minutes in bed, think, oh, I'll get up in 5 minutes, and then another 5 minutes passes, and then you think, oh, I might as well wait while half past now, and then you wait while half past, and then half past goes, and then, oh, I might as well wait while quarter to now, and then before you know it, you've been another hour in bed. So Friday was just kind of chilled for me. It was a case of like just not really doing anything, other than I think maybe just like putting the decks and stuff on, and having a little bit of music, and I think a bit of telly downstairs. Got a doner meat and chips on the evening, and that was really it. And then I just sort of didn't really do much, and then what wasn't really what you'd call like mega late to bed, and then Saturday again, I didn't wake up particularly early, and again I woke up, and then I thought, you know what, I fancy a little mix to get me in the mood for this event that we're going to tonight, and then I think I sat downstairs for a bit after I'd had the mix, and then I came back up and laid in bed, and went back to sleep for a bit, and then I sort of woke up again, and then sort of went back to sleep again, and then sort of sat downstairs again, and then came back upstairs and laid down again, and then got ready for the event. So it's been one of those really sort of could just stay in bed forever kind of weekends. And even today, obviously I'd had a late night with the event, but again I'd I had a good lay in, and then again just laid in bed sort of for a good chunk of the afternoon. I actually had a headache today, and then I just sort of thought, I've got these lives to do, and one of them was going to be a vinyl set. So I went through some of my collection and picked some of them out. So anyway, so yesterday the main reason why I'm streaming is I hit up an event with the Layman, and this one was a new event that has just launched in Leeds, and it was held at the Beaver Works last night, and it was a new event called Freshly Squeezed, and it's like a donk, like a donk and bounce night, and it's run by my good friend DJ Porter, who I've become quite good friends with, just overseeing him at various events over the past year, and he's doing quite well for himself. He runs another little night, which is like the last Friday of every month, in or something like last Friday, last Saturday, sort of, or last weekend of every month anyway. And obviously just puts this little bounce night on there as well. Gets a couple of people playing, and gets the town centre of Doncaster rocking. And it seems to do quite well. And he's started this other event called Freshly Squeezed. And last night was their launch night with the likes of Andy Whitby, Hannah Taylor, and then there was Ricky Gray from BTID, and then there was like loads of locals and supporting acts, such as Jambo Porter, Double DNA, which is Squire and Owen NRG, who Owen NRG smashing it at the moment. There was Tyndall, Sick Individual. There was the Rye and Scott F, who release on Bounce 7 and stuff. It was really nice to see them. Not seen them for a while, and it was just in sense it was a really good vibe. The night was really enjoyable. The place was packed, which is nice to see. People coming out and supporting DJ Porter's new venture as Freshly Squeezed obviously launches and takes place for the first time. And there was a few little issues. Sound system went in what was supposed to be the original room one, and everything kind of got pushed into just one room, and a few set times got pushed back, and a few things didn't completely go to plan. But little teething issues that I'm obviously sure will probably get fixed, for future, going forward kind of thing. And it was still a really good vibe. It was still really enjoyable. And what sort of became the main room, what sort of turned from room one into room two, was just banging. People were just absolutely going for it. All the sets were absolutely belting. Some really good ones. The Tyndall and Sick Individual set, their set was just Tyndall's just absolutely, he's just killing it at the moment with the tunes he's making, with the sets he's putting together. He's just putting together a really strong set. And what he did with Sick Individual last night was just it was just like a force not to be reckoned with. And there was just a really good vibe to the set. It was proper banging. It was one of them that definitely kept you interesting, because it was just like heavier donk, and like the mixing was just second to none. When the donks were double dropping, it just really sounded really nice. It sounded really sweet. Whereas like some of the other DJs I had heard, you could kind of hear like they just weren't fully in beat, and you can just tell when it just ever so slightly, and when the jog wheel just only needs moving, just literally just needs moving a tiny little bit, and then it would be in beat, but you can just slightly hear it just ever so slightly double beating, and it creates like almost like a tiny little echo. And then you can tell that like they're trying to get it in beat, and then they knock it the wrong way, and it just goes a little bit more out of beat, and then they realise that they've got to put it back in beat, but it's not totally at the right BPM, so it is just ever so slightly going off a beat, and the like you can sometimes hear them Oh, pardon. I didn't mean to knock that. You can tell sometimes that they're just battling with it, that they're just battling to try and keep it in beat. And I know, I've done that plenty of times myself. But the Tyndall and Sick Individual set, along with the Andy Whitby and Hannah Taylor set, it just sounded like the mixing and the beat matching was just second to none. And Ricky Gray seemed to absolutely smash it as well, which was really nice to see. I've not seen the likes of Ricky Gray before, BTID legend, and the MC smashed it as well. It was like a proper, almost reminded me of like a proper, like the old school Wigan Pier, frequency kind of days where the MCs are just going for it over the donks and proper like good bars and just a little bit different to your average, what you always hear. And it was kind of nice to hear that kind of like Blackout Crew sort of vibe, that sort of Blackout Cover, sort of Finchy vibe, which is what when I sort of first got into like listening to MCs and stuff like Blackout Crew, Finchy, Finchy with Ozone Bounce. That was like, I got into them, and Blackout Crew smashed it back in the day, and it just it really proper reminded me of that. So it was like a pleasure to listen to. But the whole night was a vibe. It was enjoyable. It was good to see people, good friends and people again that I haven't seen for a while. So people that are just obviously, like you don't always see them, or that they're not at every event. And then sometimes you don't see them for a good few months, and then you see them again, and it's like, oh, how are you doing? Blah blah blah, etc. So it was a good event. It was enjoyable, and I think we got back. I don't know if it was about 4 in the morning or something. I know that the night finished at 4, but we just didn't quite leave at 4. We left a little bit earlier, and I know when we was on the road at one point, it was like 3:15 or something. So I think it would have been like maybe 4 going up for 4:30 or something. By the time I got home, and I sort of was dozing a little bit in the car. I don't think I actually like physically fully went to sleep, but like as we got like closer to Hull, there was kind of like times where my eyes were just starting to close, and if I'd have let them, I would have gone to sleep, which I was quite surprised because like I say, I hadn't really done out all day, and I'd fallen asleep a couple of times during the day, which is crazy. And then the likes of today, I've not really been anywhere, or well, I've not been out the house since coming back from the event, and again most of the day I was laid in bed, and I went back to sleep in the afternoon because I had an headache. So and I actually feel a little bit tired now, which which is crazy, believe it or not. I could go to bed. It probably will after this stream. I'll get chilled at least anyway. But it's just crazy. It feels like I just rest and rest, and I just don't seem to like. I don't know. I mean, I just don't seem to get any like less tired. Like I get a little bit more energy, but like in my mind is in like, yeah, I want to get up and do this. Not as opposed of like I don't feel tired. So it's a little bit of a weird vibe, most definitely. And I've got a little bit of a busy week this week. Work's quite a busy-ish week for me. Tuesday is going to be a busy day. Tuesday is like the busiest day. I've got to work. It's a bit of a weird one because my hours have changed because our contracts have just changed at work, and I'm now contracted till the end of July, and my working hours now are supposed to be Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. They're supposed to be the days that I work now. Monday's just a couple of hours on the evening, and then Wednesday and Thursday are like two sort of like full days. And I've got a couple of things that are happening this Tuesday. So I'm swapping the Thursday this week for a Tuesday, or I'm gonna sort of like maybe just work a little bit extra and take it back because Tuesday we're actually meeting the head of council to go and look around the music studio, which is going to be quite exciting in itself. And then this Tuesday is my MenCap and Gig Buddies meeting at the Wrecking Ball. So when I go down onto White Frigate, and there's some little plans in the pipeline. And because they said like, would I be able to come a little bit early and meet a little bit earlier and have like a little bit of a it'll be like a little bit of a different meeting, sort of like outside the normal MenCap group, I think, and just sort of for people who want to get involved in what's going to be happening. Which when I can shed some more light, I'll shed some more light, but it'll be interesting. So I'll be sort of there from 4:30 until like 9 at night. So it's going to be one of them like busyish days, and then Wednesday obviously back in the office, which all just be a normal day for me. My usual my usual 10 sort of like 10 till 3:30 sort of vibe, and then Thursday is when I normally work, and I normally mentor a learner called Will at the moment, who edits podcasts and sort of like helps us out with some like video editing and stuff. So that's obviously I don't like to miss him on a Thursday morning. So I'm gonna have to see what what can go down. Like how we're gonna work it essentially, and unless this week I just don't work the Wednesday or something and do the Tuesday and the Thursday, I'm not entirely sure. We'll just have to see, but I'll find out as the week goes on, sort of what they want me to do. But missing the Tuesday for me is just not a good thing. I mean, I suppose if I wasn't at work as such on the Tuesday, I'd still go to the Gig Buddies thing, because I enjoy going there as well. It's an enjoyable thing for me, and I look forward to it like once a month. But obviously, because we're meeting Ruth to look round the studio as well, it just makes sort of more sense that I'd work on the Tuesday. So it's going to be quite a busy week for me, and then obviously on Saturday we've got the start of the gigs coming in again. So it's obviously stomping this Saturday, and then obviously we follow on with ELL's birthday bash, and obviously I'm in Cleethorpes on the Friday as well, which is crazy. Doing a bounce set over at Fusion, and then I think we have like a week's break, and then it is like literally Sopranos in Amsterdam, bounce to your drop. Got quite a few things coming up, so it's going to be good to be getting back at it, because obviously since sort of the beginning of February it's been a little bit sort of quiet. We did Chloe's birthday bash at the warehouse, and that's been about it really. For me, sort of like DJing gig wise. So we've had a good sort of like free sort of just over a month off. So it'll be nice to get back to it this Saturday coming. Because as much as I kind of think, yeah, it's good to have a break. I don't enjoy having a break. Like, I enjoy going to events and just raving, but like the week before I was ill and I stayed at home. And obviously I actually did feel ill. It was, and I didn't feel like I wanted to go out, but it still kind of felt boring. Do you know what I mean? And this is why I hate I hate chilled weekends and not planned weekends. It really don't go down well with me, because I always like picture in my head like people out having a good time, and I'm thinking, oh, I'm just sat at home. But that's just me. But yeah, so we'll be back to it next weekend, and then like I said, the following weekend, ELL's birthday bash, and I'll give you a quick update on that. The super early bird and the early bird tickets have now sold out. So I think it's just moving on to standard tickets. And I think these are kind of like if you want to guarantee entry, get these tickets. Otherwise, you can pay on the door, but obviously, these tickets fly out. It could obviously be set it's going to be set to be a busy night. You can already tell that it's good. ELL's going to definitely have a birthday to remember. So that's good. But obviously, pay on the door is there as an option. But as most events, they recommend that you get tickets. It's I mean, why not? A ticket, you are definitely guaranteed that you are going to get in. So why not? Do you know what I mean? Get yourself in, and get yourself, get yourself guaranteed that to be at this night and to enjoy this night, because it's going to go off. And I don't think I've had my set time in, so my set time has been given to me. I don't think I can announce it to you guys yet. It's a good set. It's something that I'm very looking forward to, and it's something that has actually really like buzzed me. So I'm really looking forward to it. It's something that is going to be absolutely fandabidozy. Is what I'd say the word is. I'm really looking forward to the set because of what the set is, and it makes me happy, makes me nervous, and it definitely got me thinking about what I'm gonna play. I've been putting a little something together, and hopefully it's just good enough. But it's kind of motivated me to want to do even better at this event. Not that I didn't want to do well in the first place, but I just got the unexpected, that I just got what I didn't expect I'd get, essentially. And I can't wait to announce it to you guys if I can announce it. Like the set times and what time I'm playing and what's happening. It'll be good. I'm looking forward to hopefully smashing the pants out of the set, most definitely. And it'll be really good. So but like I say, it's been a chilled out weekend, really. Apart from the event, which was enjoyable. I've just been, like I say, and even now I've still got like a slight bit of a headache. So I'm definitely not. There's something definitely not 100% right with me. Although I am a lot better than I was this time a week ago. I'm still definitely, not 100%, and I don't know I don't really know what's caused it, or why I've become like this. But it's like I've got better, but it's like I've like not got totally better, if that makes sense. Like my nose is still running, and like I say, I feel like low on energy all the time, like just tired all the time, which is weird because it's not like I do much like in the way to really make me tired. I don't go like jogging every day. Work can be a little bit busy at times, but it's not like I'm lifting like bricks and tiles every day, and getting up to my knees in something and crawling into small places. And I am a lot of the time just sat at a computer desk, which can still be tiring, believe it or not. It can be tiring on your eyes. But I just say, I don't exactly have what you'd call like the tiredness of what you would say expect like a builder to have, who's up and down ladders and scaffolding every day, and lifting heavy tiles and bricks, and or even like removal men lifting heavy things out of the back of like vans and trucks, and or delivery drivers that you know have their eyes on the road 24/7, and then you know heavy lifting when they get to a destination. So like I say, a chilled weekend, but still a good weekend. So make sure to like, make sure to comment, make sure to share. We'll see you soon.